You know what our goals are, and you know what we hope to accomplish.
Stay in Salt Lake City for a month, and then get further orders from Ryan as to where I should go next.
Whenever you get to San Francisco, be sure to stop by the Sega of America building and say hi to me. Not to mention me as well.
I for sure will. But are you sure you guys don't want me to take you back to San Francisco?
We'll be fine, Danny. The president has allowed us to be in his private airplane to San Francisco, and that was an offer that we did not want to give up on.
How dare you reject my feelings for you? Me? The president's daughter?
What is it, Danny?
Sir, last night, Melanie and I almost had...
Don't say another word. For I saw the whole thing last night.
You did?
Why, of course. After all, we have cameras everywhere here, Danny. The security guard told me what just happened and told me not to fire him. I told him that I would not. But I still went to the security center and was watching it live. And I have got to say, Danny, is that I am proud of you.
Thank you, sir. But I really think, though, that you should let her date with guys of her age. By the time your term is over, she will lack that experience of ever falling in love the right way. Please, sir, as a friend.
Then I shall, Danny.
Well, guess I'll see you guys later then.
We all wish you luck in Salt Lake City. And be sure for you and Ryan to work together out there.
Oh, no problem. It'll be like Sonic and Tails. Minus Tails being present there. See ya.
Hello.
Mr. President, this is Danny Christensen.
Hi there, Danny. What can I do for you?
Well, you see, since I will be a hedgehog for quite a while, I would like to say goodbye to some of my teachers, if that's okay.
But how will you get there without being detected?
I was going to go there after school was over, and then I'll sonic speed through and get to see them. I'll be out there before anyone will realize that a talking hedgehog was there.
Then I say go for it.
Thank you, sir.
College?
It is.
And that you're like Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yes, I am. But I am his classic self. But I'm also still me. Danny Christensen, your best friend since 8th grade.
How do I know it's really you, though?
You've just got to believe me in my story. Tell you what, every Saturday I'll come over to your house, or you come to my house, and we can still hang out. Just because I have to be hidden doesn't mean that I am restricted at my house.
Every Saturday?
Every Saturday.
Promise?
Promise. I have to work all night tonight. But be sure to leave a message if you want to talk about anything or want to do something.
I for sure will.
See you later. Mom, you sure know how to make a son happy.
Well, if I know Sonic, I know that he loves chili dogs.
Not to mention, son, that it was a good deal at Sonic's for those two.
Well, I'm glad.
What is it, Danny?
It's just that this is really the first time I've seen you since I was last,
human. Although you are no longer appearance of a human, you still are to me a son I could ever ask for.
You see, Danny, we love you for who you are, even when you have changed into your favorite hero.
That's right, dear. It's not the appearance that makes a human, but what a human can do will people always remember. Even if that human being turns out to be a hedgehog.
I just want you guys to know that what you've said is true, for it is really me. I am the same Danny who you guys have taken care of.
And we will continue to do so as well. Now then, I believe you have a long night tonight.
That is for sure.
Please be careful, Danny. And always watch your back.
I promise. I'll hit those villains so fast that all they'll see is a blue streak.
Now, just because you have a job now and have the weekends off, doesn't mean that you have to be a hero all the time, but also be yourself, and our son.
I promise. And I promise you that we will for sure spend time together as a family. Well, see you guys tomorrow.
This is Ryan, Danny. How are you doing?
Well, being on top of the tallest building in the city is pretty awesome. Something no normal person can do.
But you're not a normal person anymore, Danny.
I think my parents would disagree with you on that.
Probably so, but remember, you will be the criminal's worst nightmare, and they'll have to think twice before they break the law here.
Now that I can promise you, Ryan.
Speaking of which, there has just been a burglar robbery at the Zions Bank on 102 South Main Street.
I'll be there in a sonic second. Now, if I were you, I would be much better off stealing in the daytime than nighttime.
Who said that?
Your worst nightmare.
Show yourself, you coward.
Now, that was just a warning shot. Surrender yourself to the police, or face the consequences.
Never looser.
As you wish.
Who are you? You're not human.
I am not Sonic the Hedgehog, but I am Danny C. the Hedgehog. Way past cool. The men in blue are here to finish the job. Have fun in jail, and have fun telling everyone that you have been defeated by a talking hedgehog. Now that's what I call a hit and run.
Danny C. the Hedgehog, huh? The C stands for your last name, right?
Right.
Uh-oh, Danny. It seems this is the police. We've got you surrounded. Surrender at once. Or pay the consequences.
The consequences of Danny, of course.
Police is already here. Let's just leave her and run. Are you kidding me? After what we've been through. Then what shall we do with her? The reason why we kidnap women. Say your prayers, young lady, for where you are going is not home. Ready? Now.
The funny thing about doing a jog at midnight is that you are on your own, and that's the perfect time when the devil strikes. Believe me.
Thank you so very much for rescuing me. How can I ever repay you?
You can start by letting me go. Why, thank you.
It's the least I can do, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I'm not Sonic the Hedgehog. My name is Danny C. the Hedgehog.
But you have the appearance of Sonic.
His classic self, yes, but not what he looks like today. And it's why I am really Danny C. the Hedgehog.
Well then, Danny C. the Hedgehog. Will I ever see you again?
As long as you don't get yourself into trouble, then of course.
It's a deal. Danny C. the Hedgehog. Right.
Mission accomplished, Danny. And just in the nick of time, too.
You can say that again. That was way too close.
But now that we've got that out of the way, I've just heard again from the police that there is a bunch of burglars robbing the Wells Fargo headquarters vault.
I'm on my way. Remember, you may not like them, but it's the law. You don't ever want to end up in court, and jail as well.
Way to go, Danny. The police are on their way, and you should be on your way as well.
Roger, Ryan. Remember this, lowlife, of who it was who put you in jail. Not Sonic, but Danny C. the Hedgehog. Have fun in jail for me, will ya? Not as high as the other building, but still a nice view.
Danny, there is a shootout going on right now with the police at City Creek.
This night just gets better and better.
All this month, many of the people have actually witnessed a blue hedgehog rescue them.
I was kidnapped while jogging and was taken to a warehouse. Before the criminals could kill me, I was saved by a guy who had the appearance of the classic Sonic the Hedgehog. But after he rescued me, he told me he was really Danny C. the Hedgehog.
Now when you say the appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog, do you mean that he was wearing a costume?
Oh no, he was not human wearing that costume. He moved so fast.
Sonic.
Yeah, I mean, there were two guys with a gun and a knife, and not even a normal person wearing a costume can dodge their attacks so fast.
That is true.
We can neither confirm nor deny that this Danny C. the Hedgehog is with us nor against us. I mean, why would he? If he ever was real, Come only fight crime here and not anywhere else around Utah.
Maybe it's because he lives here.
Impossible. For we have searched all around for him, and we confirm that he does not live here in Salt Lake.
In other news, Sega has just realized a whole new line of Sonic the Hedgehog toys all around the world in response to what they witnesses call him a classic Sonic the Hedgehog experience. Danny C. the Hedgehog, if you really do exist, thank you for the work you have done.
Giving the lights are so dark that no one can recognize me.
Hey there, Danny. How's life been for you for the last month?
Hey there, Richard. Life has been going pretty good for me. How about you?
It's been alright. Just going to school. I've heard from Melissa that you've graduated already from high school and college as well. Lucky.
I guess so.
What do you mean?
I mean, it has been great to graduate from school, but I sure do miss all of my friends, though they're at school.
I guess that's one of the perks you get from graduating early, huh?
For sure, Richard. Hey, have you seen Melissa? She invited me to this party.
The last time I saw her, she was dancing with her friends in the middle of the floor.
Thanks, Richard. And by the way, it was good seeing you again.
You too, Danny.
Melissa?
Danny, you came!
Of course I came. Oh, the last time we did see each other was at your place last week.
Oh, I know that. I'm just glad that I got you to come here. Wait right here.
What was that about?
You'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of Danny C. the Hedgehog being here in Utah fighting crime, we honor him with this song.
I can't believe you remember this place.
How can I not? This is where we first met.
Do you remember that day?
Of course. It was June 23rd, 2005.
That's unfair.
What's unfair?
That the only reason you remember that day is because that's Sonic's birthday.
Hey, what can I say? If it's a day to remember, always remember it with a Sonic day.
Do you remember how we first met?
You were up here with your friends having fun in the lake, as I was up here with my friends as well. We both introduced to each other and we got to hang out, including your friend and my friends as well. We got to know each other, and since then, we have been best friends.
And there was no one I would trade you with.
Nor would I.
So, what are your plans now that you've been a month here in Utah?
I don't know. The President of the United States can send me anywhere in the next month or so.
And how long do you have to remain a hedgehog?
The doctors aren't even close to finding a cure, let alone how I became a hedgehog.
But do you think it'll be permanent?
I really don't know. But if it did, I wouldn't mind staying a hedgehog forever, especially fighting crime and having the same powers as Sonic the Hedgehog as well.
You know what? Me too.
So you're saying that you like me better as a hedgehog than as a human?
You said it, not me.
A long time ago, the Greeks had a lot of questions, and the only way to answer them was that they had to find the answers, and they did it by looking at the stars, and coming up with the stories to the constellations.
When I'm alone in my chair, I just go about wishing I wanna be strong. I really wanna be trusted.
Melissa?